Hey everyone, what's up? It's Adam here. I can't see the guy. Thought I'd give like a little bit of an update because I've not uploaded a video for a while on this channel. Truth be told, I've not been myself lately. I'm struggling with personal issues, you know. For those of you who are new to the channel, I suffer from bipolar and depression. And for certain times where it triggers off when I least expect it. And last weekend I had it really bad. And I spent most of my time in bed, recuperating, I've got to admit, Christmas time, it's not the easiest time of the year for me, because we know what Christmas is all about. It's about spending quality and love time with your family, friends and loved ones, and I don't want this video to make people feel like they've got to feel sorry for me, or I don't want to sound really negative when I'm making this video, but I'm just going to say it how it is. Truth is, I haven't really got any family. The only people I've got left in my life really are a couple of friends, my father and my sister, and that's it. It's not like it was when I was a kid, Christmas time, when I was about 10 years old. Because when I was 10 years old, my mother, God bless her soul, is no longer with us. She really used to make a big deal out of Christmas and Halloween and Easter and any other special occasion. She'd really make a big deal out of everything, especially around Christmas. She used to make these big Christmas parties, and she used to throw up a Christmas party on Christmas Eve. She used to throw up a party on Boxing Day, and she used to throw up a New Year's Eve party. So that's 3 parties she used to throw up, all in a matter of 1 December. That's just the way she was. She loved having family around and family around us, and it was a great time, great memories. I've got great memories of that. Where we had this big dining room table in my old house, and it was surrounded with family and friends. This big dining room table. We had turkey, Christmas pud, or the whole trimming. My mother would slave all through the day to make this big Christmas dinner, for all family and friends. And there used to be like at least 15 of us around the table, At that time I used to be a kid, I used to have my cousins over, we'd play with action figures and toys that we got for Christmas, it's like growing up through the 90s. And those are memories that I'll hold in my heart and cherish forever. But as the years go by, the table went down from 15 people to 10 people. And then the following year went down to 9 people, then 8 people. And as the years generally went by, less and less people attended the parties, and by the time I reached 19 years of age, my mum died. So all the parties stopped. My dad is so laid back, he doesn't care about big Christmas parties, he doesn't make a big deal out of anything like that. But my dad's all I've got left now. Yes, he'll eat a Christmas dinner, yes, he'll open his presents, but he's so laid back about things, he doesn't like to make a fuss over anything. And then every year, at least 2 or 3 family members have died every year. I've hardly got any uncles left or aunties. And my cousins, I don't keep in contact with them anymore because they've all grown up, they've all got families of their own now. They're all married, they've all got kids. And here's me, without a partner, without kids. It seems like all my family and friends around me have grew up much more quicker than me, and they've got into relationships more faster than me. So this time of year I find it pretty lonely, because my true friends, who I thought were my friends, don't keep in contact with me anymore. My family, who I used to celebrate Christmas with, are all dead now, including my mother. So, and Christmas, it's the same process every year for me. It's the same thing every year, because I don't get along with my dad's partner, his new partner, and we don't speak to each other. We haven't spoken to each other for over 20 years, but she's still a partner to my dad, and if we have Christmas dinner, she's got to come to the pot. She's got to come to the dinner, and the atmosphere's never good because we don't get along. And so I dread that at Christmas morning because it's the only time I've got to sit around a table with her. So it's just me, my sister's partner, and me dad and her, all around the same table. So there's only 5 of us left around the table now, and the atmosphere is never good because we don't like one another, And in terms of presents, we have presents that we don't really want or need because it's the same thing every year, whether it's socks, deodorant, aftershave, underwear, stuff you don't even need. You don't even hardly use stuff that you got from the Christmas the year before. And then after Christmas dinner, it's the same usual thing. I go up to the cemetery and I put a wreath down on my mum's grave. And I put a wreath down on my friend Alan's grave. Alan was a friend of mine who passed away also tragically. So I put a wreath on his grave. And then I go home, I don't know, watch the same Christmas movies that you've seen a million times on TV. And you can't really go anywhere because everywhere's all closed. So Christmas, I particularly don't like it. I try and join in, like I say, I've got my Christmas lights on, I've got my Christmas tree up. But when I look around me, I see a lot of people happier than me, especially at this time of year, because they've got a reason to like Christmas. They spend it on their loved ones, their children and their partners, their wives, and they've still got their family around them. With me, it's opposite. Like I say, I'm single with no kids. I live in this house all on my own, and I've got a couple of friends who I see, but they're only part-time friends. It's not like it was back when I was a teenager when I had like 20 friends. They've all gone their own separate ways now, and they've all got families of their own, and for some reason they don't want nothing to do with me anymore. So they've all gone their own separate ways and they've left me behind. So all this combined with my mental health issues with bipolar and all that, it's kind of difficult, and I get it very bad this time of year. I don't know if it's got something to do with the season or the weather or seasonal depression, something like that. But I try and look on the bright side. I try to think at least I've still got some parents, at least I've still got some family, because some people are unfortunate. There's always people out there who are in a worse situation than me. I try and understand that. But, Christmas is approaching and it's never easy, My sister always cries every Christmas because she misses my mum so much. And quite honestly, I do the same thing every time I go to the cemetery to see my mother. Especially around Christmas time when I put a wreath down for her, it's the same thing, Christmas, I used to love it back in the day when I was a kid, I was spoilt a lot at Christmas. My parents used to spoil me rotten with us, buying me all console games and action figures. That's what we used to get back in the day when we were kids, action figures. These days it's all electronics. So Christmas was celebrated a little bit different, when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I had all my family and friends around me. I had a great childhood. But for some reason, when I was 16, I got diagnosed with bipolar. And losing my mum and family members along the way, things started to go really downhill for me. So it's one of those things I have to deal with alone, I've got no shoulders to cry on, like no partner to hug or snuggle up with in bed at night or anything like that. I've got no kids to say that I'm proud of, nothing like that. And when I look around outside, there's people with their families. When I look on Facebook, people are always posting pictures of their families on Facebook, saying how proud they are and, how much they're looking forward to Christmas and etc. And here's me, still in the same situation as I've been in the past 10 years. It's not getting any easier. I turned 37 years of age on the 22nd of December, and I'm still in that awkward position. You know what I mean? So, nevertheless, I'm still going to try and pull through it. I'm a survivor, always have been. But I am pretty lonely, which I'm not ashamed to admit. There's no harm in telling the truth. So I still wish all my subscribers out there and all my fans of my channel all the love and appreciation. Like I say, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading videos like I have been, because I've been struggling with mental health. Plus this time of the year, you know, I'm constantly reminded of all the bad things that have happened. You know, but I'm going to try and get through it. You know, keep my head up and work as far as work's related. You know, this time of year in the building trade, as you can see, I'm wearing a high vis because I work in the building trades. It goes very quiet this time of year. It's time when the building trades are put on halt and we're finished for Christmas, you know, through the winter. It's summertime, you know, when we're most busy, you know, so I haven't really got any work or job, you know, to keep my mind occupied. So that can be difficult sometimes. But when I'm feeling better, I will try and get back to doing what I usually do, which is movie reviews and other reviews and uploading better videos and better quality material. Better than this, you know. Because this video has no doubt made things seem so depressing and sad, you know, and I don't want other people to feel like that. So I'm going to end this video now, everybody, but all I'm saying is don't worry about me, I'll get through it. But I just thought I'd come on here and explain the situation. And hopefully, touch wood, things will get back to normal soon. Take care, everybody. Merry Christmas. Peace.